Hello. Welcome to Relevant JavaScript Tutorials. This is part 1 of the JavaScript interview questions. Like and subscribe this channel for next upcoming parts of JavaScript interview question videos. Thank you. First question. What is the difference between double equals and triple equals? Triple equals strictly do the comparison with data type conversion, where the double equals will do comparison without any data type conversion. In other words, triple equals compare values as well as data type of values. Second question, can we use JavaScript at backend? Yes, JavaScript is also used at backend for developing server-side apps. For example, Node.js scripts are written in JavaScript. Third question, how can you create date object? With date constructor, you can create date object. Fourth question, how will you write multiline comments? You can create multi-line comments with writing / and star in the beginning of comment text, and putting a star and / after the comment text. Fifth question. What are the primitive data types in JS? Primitive data types are string, number, bigint, boolean, undefined, symbol, null. Sixth question. How will you get data type of a variable? You can get data type of value with typeof operator. Seventh question. What is the data type of nan? Data type of nan is number. Eighth question. What is JS engine? Name any two JS engines. A JavaScript engine is a computer program that executes JavaScript code. Some example of JS engines are Chrome's V8, SpiderMonkey of Firefox, and Chakra for Microsoft Edge. Ninth question. What is the difference between declaration and initialization? Declaring a variable means to introduce a new variable to the program but not giving any value to it. And initialization is the process of assigning a value to the variable. 10th question. What is the by default value of a declared variable? Undefined is the by default value of any JS variable. 11th question. What is the difference between null and undefined? Undefined means the variable has been declared, but its value has not been assigned, so it contains an undefined value. And null means value is empty or value not present. 12th question. What is reference error in JavaScript? Reference errors occur when you are trying to refer or use something that does not exist. In other words, if you are trying to access a variable without declaring it, the reference error will thrown. 13th question. What is the keyword for putting debugger in JavaScript? Debugger keyword. 14th question. What are the different ways of creating objects in JavaScript? With object literals are a comma-separated list of key-value pairs wrapped in curly braces. Or using new operator or constructor function. Or object.create method. Or via classes. 15th question. What is spread operator in JS? The spread operator is denoted by 3 dots. It helps you expand iterables like arrays and string into individual elements. 16th question. What is the difference between find and filter array methods? The find methods is used for finding the first match in array and returns that single matched element as result. And the filter method is used to filter out all the matched elements and returns a new array as result. 17th question. What is the method for parsing integer from string? ParseInt method is used for parsing integer from string. 18th question. How will you round a float number in JS? Math.floor method is used to rounding up a float number in JS. 19th question. Do you know about any other console methods other than console.log? Console.error, for logging errors in red text. Console.warn, for logging warnings in yellow text. Console.table, for displaying array, JSON into tabular format. Console.group, for logging messages into groups. Console.clear, for clearing all the console messages. 20th question. What is hoisting in JS? In JavaScript, hoisting is the process of moving all the declarations at the top of the scope before code execution. Question number 21. What is this keyword in JS? This keyword refers to an object that is currently executing the code. In strict mode, its default value is undefined, and without strict mode, this refers to the global object. What are the template literals in JS? Template literals are new ways of creating multiline strings with placeholders and embedded expression. Starting and ending of template literals is denoted by backtick character. Question number 23. What is cookie in JS? Cookie is the piece of data stored in key-value pair in small text on browsers. In JS you can add update/delete cookies from document.cookie property. You can set expiration date on cookies. Question number 24. What is callback in JS? Callback is a function that is passed in another function and later executed by that function. Question number 25. What is temporal deadzone in JS? Temporal deadzone is the phase until which the variable defined with let and const are inaccessible, till the execution reach to their declaration and initialization. Question number 26. What is the difference between for in and for off loop? For in loop used to iterate over object properties M and for of loop used to iterate over object values. For array, for in used to iterate over array item indexes, and for of used to iterate over array values. Question number 27. What is the purpose of reduce method of array? The reduce method executes the given reducer function on each element of array and result in single output value. Question number 28. What is observable in JS? Observable is a function that emits multiple values in a synchronous way over a period of time. Question number 29. What is callback hell? Callback hell is a situation when multiple callbacks are nested at multiple levels deep into one another, and create a mess. Question number 30. Why here 3 plus 3 is 33 but not 6? This is because JavaScript automatically converted the numeric value to a string to let the concatenation happen. Question number 31. What is strict mode in JS? Strict mode is a way to opt for throwing errors for some silent errors, or mistakes in the code. Those were ignored in normal mode. Question number 32. What is high-order function in JavaScript? A high-order function is a function that takes functions as argument or return a function as its result. Question number 33. What is the difference between for each and normal for loop in JS? Normal for loop is used when you know the amount of iteration or condition for stopping it. You can use break statement inside it. For each is used where you want to iterate over the all elements of iterable. You cannot use break statement inside for each loop. Question number 34. Is there any method for removing the first element of array in JavaScript? The shift method removes the first item from an array. Question number 35. In which tab of Browser Developer Tools you can debug your JavaScript code? In Sources tab you can debug the code and put additional debugger on your source code. Question number 36. What is the difference between let and var? Let is block scoped, and var is functional scoped. Scope of variable defined with let keyword is limited to the block where it is defined. Outside of that block the variable defined with let is not accessible. The scope of variable defined with var keyword is not limited by blocks as it is functional scoped. Question number 37. What is closure and its use? It is a feature of JavaScript by which, if you bundle two functions together one inside another, the inner function get the access to the outer function's scope. Question number 38. Is there any predefined method to check whether a property exists or not exist on a JS object? Yes. The hasOwn method returns a boolean indicating whether the specified property exists in the object or not. Question number 39. What is ES6? ES6 stands for ECMAScript 6 as the newer version of JavaScript that was introduced in 2015. ECMAScript is the standard that JavaScript programming language uses. ECMAScript provides the specification on how JavaScript programming language should work. Question number 40. What is the difference between setTimeout and setInterval? SetTimeout calls a function only once after a given period of time, while setInterval calls the given function repeatedly at the specified interval of time. Question number 41. What is the difference between splice and slice array methods? Splice is used for adding or removing items from array, while slice is used for dividing array into two slices of given length. Question number 42. What is the difference between arrow functions and regular function? Regular function are defined using function keyword. Regular function have their own lexical scope and called with new operator. Arrow function are defined using arrow syntax. Arrow function do not have their own this value or lexical scope and cannot be called with new operator. Question number 43. What are promises in JS? Promise is an special object that produce a value that represents success or failure of an asynchronous event. Question number 44. What is the method for checking if the given value is a valid number or not? You can use number.isNone with typeOf operator for checking the valid number.